What up, guys? Welcome back. So today we're talking about another microphone. This one is from Donner, the DC87. This is a large diaphragm condenser microphone, which means you do need 48 volts of phantom power to run this guy. But right now, you are hearing the Donner DC87. This is the sound quality coming directly from the XLR cable into the audio interface, which I am using the Rodecaster Pro 2 right now. We will compare this later on in the video to some other microphones. But let me know, first impressions, what do you think of the sound quality of this microphone from Donner? So a very interesting mic. We're going to talk about the build quality, what we get inside of the box, 120 bucks, but there's a $20 coupon right now on Amazon where you can pick this up for right around $99. You guys have to decide what you think of the sound quality right now from the Donner DC87. Now, when I say interesting mic, it's because this has 3 different polar patterns, but we'll talk about the packaging real quick. The box here from Donner, very nice and very clean. We also get inside of the box, we do get, of course, the microphone. We get the shock mount. We get this plastic looking windscreen on here. We also get a 10-foot XLR cable and the paperwork and a pouch to carry everything in. So we are getting a bunch for our money. Now, I do suggest using the windscreen. As you can see here, it's a plastic windscreen. It does come out. It's kind of like a little, I'll take it out real quick. You pinch this little plastic piece and it slides right out, and now you hear the audio without the windscreen. And we'll do a plosive test real quick. Peter Piper picked a pepper. You can hear the plosives on there. And if we change it now, Peter Piper picked a pepper, you can hear it does make a difference. I do suggest using it, even though I don't like the look of something like this. It does improve the sound quality. So we will put this back. Actually, we'll leave it out so we can talk about some of the other things. Now this mic does have 3 polar patterns on it. We have omnidirectional, cardioid, and bidirectional. So the omnidirectional, there is a button on the front and you can switch back and forth in between all 3. The omnidirectional is what you are hearing right now. So this is for a multi-person podcast or conference calls. And now we are going to switch it over to your, let me go back to your cardioid polar pattern. This is for podcast streaming, voiceovers, instruments. It means the sound is coming directly from the front. And then your bidirectional, kind of like a figure 8, this is for your face-to-face interviews. So you have the front and the back of the mic picking up signals. We're going to leave it on cardioid for this. Now, we also have a button on the back for negative 10 dB if you want to just bring down the decibels a little bit and get a different sound. Maybe it's too loud. Maybe the input is giving you too much noise. You can cut it by 10 dBs if you want. And there's also a button on the back for a low cut and a pad. The low cut switch cuts low frequencies like ambient room noise, your air conditioner, a low rumble. It will help take that out. And then your pad switch, it will reduce the signal if you have a loud source. So again, you can use this XLR only now. Just be aware of that. So not USB-C, just an XLR only condenser mic. So you're going to need an audio input or an audio mixer to run this with phantom power. So just keep that in mind. But let me know what you think of the sound quality of this microphone. Now, before we compare this to some of the other mics, I'm going to put the windscreen back in and you can see how it goes here. I do love the sound of Donner mics. I have reviewed Donner mics on the channel before, and shout out to them for sending this out to review. Not a paid review. You guys will see this before they do, but I think bang for buck, we get a lot of value with some of the microphones we get here from Donner. So again, this is the sound quality from the Donner DC87. And now we are going to switch over to the Shure SM7B. And that's what you're hearing right now compared to the Donner microphone. Very similar sound, at least to me in my headphones. These sound very good and very comparable, in my opinion. One of the best microphones here. Great noise rejection, great on plosives. One of the best mics you're going to get. Very expensive mic though, around $400 brand new, compared to what we get here for $100. So, you know, value bang for buck. You can hear it right here with the Donner microphone. Now we're going to bring in a cheaper microphone. And this is the F-Deuce. So this microphone, I think, is right now for about $60. And you can hear the sound quality difference, but for $60, nobody's going to complain about the sound quality of this. I think it's a fantastic microphone, especially at the price. And I think there's even another one. This is XLR and USB. I think there's another one that's just XLR only, which is maybe $10 cheaper. This SM7B right here, legendary. And then the Donner microphone. I think this sounds really clean. And remember, 3 polar patterns on here. So you're going to be able to change it depending on your scenario. If you're in the podcast, if you're doing interviews, or if it's just you, you have different polar patterns for a different scenario, which, you know, if you're doing an interview, something like this isn't going to work. You're going to need 2 microphones, one for the guest and one for you. Where this microphone, if you want to use the figure 8, the one polar pattern for interviews, you're going to be able to do that with just one microphone. It will pick up audio on both sides of the microphone. So again, different use case, different scenarios. This will do it all if you're on a budget and you want to save some money. And the sound quality on here is excellent. Let me know what you guys think. Just a quick video. Now the microphone here, the build quality on here is fantastic. This is a metal microphone. It's a very strong and sturdy build. The switches on here are excellent. They are also metal, and overall, I don't have anything bad to say about this microphone. Comes in at $100, solid build. It looks good. If you like this type of microphone, again, you might like the look of this, and you might not. You might like the look of this. That's all kind of preference. And look, it's for sound. If you're doing a podcast, then it's all about the sound, right? If you're doing YouTube, it's all about the sound. How can I get the best sound for the best price? And this is a good option. Sounds fantastic in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think of the sound quality of this microphone for $100. Condenser microphone, 3 different polar patterns on it. You do have the negative 10 dBs if you need that. And you also have the other switch to help out with noise in the room if you want to reduce some of that or give you a little flatter sound. But the Donner DC87 large diaphragm microphone. Again, one more comparison. The SM7B, the F-Deuce, back to the SM7B, and then back to the Donner. I think the Donner sounds excellent. But that's it, guys. Another video, another good microphone. Let me know what you guys think. I'll be back soon. Peace.